Ever wondered why some women just seem to have that magical it factor? You know, the ones who walk into a room and everyone's heads turn? Well, get ready, ladies, because I'm about to spill the tea on 10 super simple things that'll make you instantly more attractive. But first, let me ask you this. What if I told you that after watching this video, you could learn secrets that'll have people drawn to you like bees to honey? Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll be armed with tricks that'll boost your appeal faster than you can say glow up. Now, before we jump in, let's get real for a second. We've all had those days when we feel about as attractive as a soggy potato chip. But here's the kicker. Attractiveness isn't just about your looks. No, it's way more than that. It's about how you carry yourself, how you treat others, and yeah, a few little hacks that can make a world of difference. So, are you ready to become a magnet for positive attention? To walk into any room with the confidence of a rock star? Then let's dive in, shall we? Okay, ladies, let's talk fashion. Now, before you start panicking about needing a whole new wardrobe, take a deep breath. This tip isn't about following the latest trends or spending a fortune on designer duds. Nope, it's all about dressing in a way that makes you feel like $1,000,000. Here's the thing. When you feel good in what you're wearing, it shows. It's like you've got this invisible glow around you. You stand a little taller, smile a little brighter, and radiate confidence. And let me tell you, confidence is the sexiest accessory you can wear. So how do you dress to impress yourself? First off, forget about what you think you should wear. This isn't about pleasing anyone else. It's about finding clothes that make you feel like the best version of yourself. Maybe for you, that's a killer pair of jeans that make your booty look amazing. Or maybe it's that soft, cozy sweater that feels like a hug. It could be a power suit that makes you feel like you can conquer the world, or a funky vintage dress that shows off your personality. The key is to experiment and find what works for you. Don't be afraid to try new styles or colors. You might surprise yourself. And remember, fit is everything. Clothes that fit well automatically make you look more put together, no matter what style you're rocking. And hey, let's talk about comfort for a second. You know that saying, beauty is pain? Yes. Let's throw that out the window. If you're uncomfortable in what you're wearing, it's going to show. So find that sweet spot where you look good and feel good. And one more thing, take care of your clothes. Iron out those wrinkles, fix loose buttons, polish those shoes. These little details might seem small, but they add up to make a big impression. Remember, the goal here isn't to impress others, it's to impress yourself. When you look in the mirror and think, wow, I look good, that's when you know you've nailed it. And trust me, when you feel that good about yourself, others can't help but notice. So go ahead and raid that closet, ladies. Find those pieces that make you feel like a superstar. And if you don't have any, well, sounds like it's time for a fun shopping trip. Your perfect confidence-boosting outfit is out there waiting for you. Yes, now we're talking hygiene. And trust me, it's worth mentioning. Good hygiene isn't just about not smelling bad, though that's definitely important. It's about taking care of yourself in a way that shows you value yourself. And when you value yourself, others are more likely to value you too. So, what does good hygiene look like for us ladies? Well, it starts with the basics. Showering regularly, brushing your teeth, wearing clean clothes, you know, the things your mom used to nag you about. But it goes beyond that too. Let's talk about that mouth of yours for a second. Fresh breath is like a superpower. It makes people want to get closer to you, not back away. So brush those pearly whites, floss like your life depends on it, and don't forget about your tongue. A quick brush or scrape can make a world of difference. Now, on to body odor. Look, we all sweat. It's natural. But that doesn't mean we have to smell like we just ran a marathon in the Sahara. Find a deodorant that works for you and use it. And if you're prone to sweating a lot, consider keeping a spare shirt or some wipes in your bag for quick refreshes. Let's not forget about those hands. They're like your personal ambassadors, always out there shaking hands, touching things. Keep them clean and well-groomed. Trim those nails, moisturize if they're dry, And for the love of all that's holy, wash them regularly. And here's something that often gets overlooked: your ears. Yeah, I said it. Clean ears are happy ears. Plus, no one wants to see a buildup of wax when they're talking to you up close. Now, let's talk hair. Whether you've got a full mane or you're rocking a pixie cut, keep it clean and tidy. Find a hairstyle that suits you and maintain it. And if you color your hair, keep up with those roots. Here's a little pro tip: pay attention to how you smell. And I don't just mean body odor. Your overall scent, from your shampoo to your laundry detergent to any perfume you wear, creates an impression. Find a scent that makes you feel good and stick with it. Just remember, a little goes a long way. You want people to be intrigued by your scent, not knocked out by it. And let's talk makeup for a second. If you choose to wear it, make sure it's enhancing your natural beauty, not hiding it. And always, always take it off before bed. Your skin will thank you. Now I know some days it's tempting to skip the shower or the teeth brushing, especially if you're not planning on seeing anyone. But here's the thing: good hygiene isn't just about impressing others. It's about respecting yourself. When you take care of your body, you feel better. And when you feel better, you radiate confidence. So, make good hygiene a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Think of it as self-care, because that's exactly what it is. Trust me, when you're fresh, clean, and feeling good about yourself, it shows. And that, my lovely ladies, is seriously attractive. Okay, ladies, let's talk about something that might make some of you squirm a little: eye contact. Yes, we're going there. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but eye contact is so awkward, or I always end up staring too long and it gets weird. Trust me, I've been there. But here's the thing: mastering the art of eye contact can be a total game changer when it comes to attractiveness. Think about it. Have you ever been talking to someone who's constantly looking everywhere but at you? How did that make you feel? Probably not great, right? On the flip side, when someone gives you their full attention and looks you in the eye, it feels pretty good. So here's the secret sauce. It's all about finding that sweet spot. You don't want to stare so intensely that you look like you're trying to burn a hole through their skull, but you also don't want to be constantly looking away like you're searching for the nearest exit. The trick is to aim for that natural, comfortable eye contact. When you're talking to someone, try to maintain eye contact for about 3 to 5 seconds at a time. Then, you can briefly look away, maybe to gesture, or think about what you're saying before making eye contact again. And here's a little pro tip: if direct eye contact feels too intense, try looking at the spot right between their eyebrows. They'll still feel like you're looking at them, but it might feel a bit less intimidating for you. Now, I know this might feel a bit unnatural at first, especially if you're not used to it, but like anything, practice makes perfect. Start small, maybe try it out with the barista when you're ordering your morning coffee, or with the cashier at the grocery store. Before you know it, you'll be an eye contact pro. And let me tell you, the results are worth it. Good eye contact shows confidence, interest, and engagement. It makes people feel heard and appreciated. And there's just something magnetic about a woman who can look you in the eye with genuine interest. So, next time you're chatting with someone, remember, eyes on the prize. Give them your attention, make that connection, and watch how it transforms your interactions. All right, ladies, let's talk about that $1 million smile of yours. You know, the one that's been hiding behind those lips? Yeah, it's time to let it shine. Now, I'm not talking about plastering on a fake grin like you're posing for an awkward family photo. No, I'm talking about a genuine, reaches your eyes kind of smile. The type that makes people wonder, what's her secret? Here's the deal. Smiling isn't just about looking pretty. It's like a secret superpower. When you smile, your brain releases these feel-good chemicals called endorphins. It's like a little party in your head. And guess what? That good vibe is contagious. People around you can't help but catch those happy vibes. But wait, there's more. Smiling also makes you look more approachable. Think about it. Who would you rather strike up a conversation with? A woman with a scowl that could curdle milk, or one with a warm, inviting smile. Now I know what some of you might be thinking. But what if I don't feel like smiling? Fair enough. We all have those days. But here's a little trick I use. Fake it till you make it. Even if you're not feeling it, try putting on a smile. Studies show that even a forced smile can trick your brain into feeling happier. Crazy, right? And let's be real, a smile is the cheapest accessory you can wear. It goes with everything, never goes out of style, and you don't need to break the bank to rock it. So next time, whether you're grabbing coffee or just walking down the street, try flashing those pearly whites. You might be surprised at how many smiles you get back. It's like starting a smile revolution. All right, ladies, let's move on to our next tip. And this one's all about how you carry yourself. Ever heard the phrase, fake it till you make it? Well, when it comes to confidence, your body can actually trick your mind into feeling more self-assured. So here's the deal. Stand up straight, pull those shoulders back, and hold your head high. I know it sounds like something your mom would say, right? But trust me, there's some serious science behind this. When you stand tall, you're not just looking more confident, you're actually feeling more confident too. It's like your body is sending a message to your brain saying, hey, we've got this. And you know what? Your brain believes it. But it's not just about standing still. The way you walk can make a huge difference too. Ever seen a woman strutting down the street like she owns the place? That's the kind of energy we're going for here. Take purposeful steps, swing your arms naturally, and keep your gaze forward. It's like you're walking with a mission, even if that mission is just getting to the corner store for some snacks. Now I get it. If you're not used to it, this might feel a bit weird at first, maybe even a little fake. But here's a little secret. Everyone feels that way at first. The key is to keep at it. Before you know it, it'll become second nature. And let me tell you, the effects are amazing. When you carry yourself with confidence, people notice. They're drawn to that energy. It's like you've got this invisible force field of awesomeness around you. So next time you're out and about, give it a try. Stand tall, walk proud, and see how it feels. You might just find yourself turning heads without even trying. All right, ladies, let's talk about something that might sound a bit old school, but trust me, it's a total game changer. Good manners. Now, before you start thinking I'm channeling your grandma, hear me out. Good manners aren't just about knowing which fork to use at a fancy dinner, though that can be handy. It's about treating others with respect and kindness. And let me tell you, there's nothing more attractive than a woman who's genuinely nice to everyone she meets. So, what does having good manners look like in the real world? It's a simple thing, really. Saying please and thank you, holding the door open for someone, offering your seat to someone who needs it more than you. It's about being considerate and thoughtful in your everyday interactions. And here's the kicker. Good manners aren't just for the people you're trying to impress. They're for everyone. The barista making your coffee, the janitor at your office, the elderly neighbor you pass on the street. Treating everyone with the same level of respect and kindness, that's what separates the truly attractive women from the rest. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. But what if I'm having a bad day? Do I still have to be nice? And you know what? Yes, you do. Because here's the thing, being kind to others, even when you're not feeling your best, can actually help lift your mood. It's like a boomerang of good vibes. And let's not forget about digital manners. In this age of social media and constant connectivity, how you behave online matters too. So think twice before posting that snarky comment or sharing that embarrassing photo of your friend. Good manners extend to the digital world too. And here's a little secret. Good manners make you feel good too. There's something really satisfying about knowing you've brightened someone's day with a simple act of kindness. It's like a little boost of happiness for both of you. So, next time you're out and about, try to be extra mindful of your manners. Say thank you to the bus driver. Offer to help someone struggling with heavy bags. Be patient with a new trainee at the checkout. These small acts of kindness might seem insignificant, but they add up to paint a picture of you as a genuinely attractive person, inside and out. Remember, at the end of the day, People might forget what you wore or what you said, but they'll always remember how you made them feel. So spread those good vibes, ladies, and watch how it transforms not just how others see you, but how you see yourself too. All right, we've talked about how to look more attractive, but now let's dive into something that'll make you irresistible, being a great listener. And no, I don't mean just nodding along while you're secretly planning what to have for dinner. Here's the deal. Everyone loves to feel heard. It's like hardwired into our brains or something. When someone really listens to us, it makes us feel important, valued, and understood. And let me tell you, that's a surefire way to boost your attractiveness factor. So, how do you become a listening superstar? First off, put away that phone. I know it's like cutting off a limb for some of us, but trust me, giving someone your undivided attention is worth more than gold these days. Next, try to really focus on what the other person is saying. Don't just wait for your turn to talk. Actually, listen to their words, their tone, their body language. It's like being a detective, but instead of solving crimes, you're solving the mystery of what makes this person tick. And here's a little trick that'll make people think you're the best listener ever. Ask follow-up questions. It shows you're not just hearing their words, but you're actually interested in what they're saying. Plus, it keeps the conversation flowing smoothly. And here's something I learned the hard way. Don't try to fix every problem someone shares with you. Sometimes people just want to vent. They're not looking for solutions. They just want someone to listen and understand. So unless they specifically ask for advice, just lend an ear and offer some empathy. Now, I get it. Sometimes it's hard to focus, especially if the topic isn't exactly riveting. But here's a little secret. Practice active listening, even when the subject isn't your cup of tea. It's like a workout for your brain. The more you do it, the better you'll get at it. And let me tell you, the payoff is huge. When you become a great listener, people are naturally drawn to you. They'll seek you out, want to spend time with you, and think you're the coolest girl ever. All because you took the time to really hear them. So, next time you're chatting with someone, whether it's your bestie or the new guy at work, try channeling your inner talk show host. Listen intently, ask thoughtful questions, and watch how people start gravitating towards you like moths to a flame. All right, ladies, we've made it to the final tip. This last one is all about radiating positivity, and trust me, it's like a secret weapon when it comes to attractiveness. Think about it. Who would you rather be around? A woman who's always complaining and seeing the worst in every situation, or one who can find the silver lining even on a cloudy day? Yeah, I thought so. Here's the thing, positivity is magnetic. When you approach life with a positive attitude, people are naturally drawn to you. So how do you become a beacon of positivity? Well, it starts with your thoughts. Try to catch yourself when you're thinking negatively. When you notice a negative thought, challenge it. Ask yourself, is this really true? Is there another way I could look at this situation? Practice gratitude. Every day, try to think of 3 things you're thankful for. They don't have to be big things. Maybe you're grateful for your morning coffee, or the way the sun feels on your face, or the fact that your favorite song came on the radio. Focusing on the good things in your life can really shift your perspective. Now, being positive doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. It's about choosing to focus on solutions rather than dwelling on problems. It's about believing that things can get better, even when they're tough. And here's a big one. Watch your words. The way we talk has a huge impact on how we feel and how others perceive us. Try to cut down on complaining and gossip. Instead, focus on uplifting conversations. Share good news, give sincere compliments, express excitement about future plans. And hey, let's talk about humor for a second. Being able to laugh, especially at yourself, is incredibly attractive. It shows you don't take life too seriously. So don't be afraid to crack a joke or share a funny story. Laughter is like a magnet. it draws people in. Now I get it. Some days, being positive feels about as easy as climbing Mount Everest in stilettos. We all have bad days, but here's a little trick. On those tough days, try to be a source of positivity for someone else. Maybe send an encouraging text to a friend, or give a genuine compliment to a coworker. Spreading positivity not only makes others feel good, but it can lift your own mood too. Remember, positivity isn't about ignoring the bad things in life. It's about choosing to focus on the good, even when things are tough. It's about believing in yourself and others. It's about approaching life with hope and enthusiasm. And let me tell you, when you radiate that kind of energy, people can't help but be attracted to you. They'll want to be around you, to soak up some of that positive vibe. You'll be like a human ray of sunshine, brightening up every room you enter. So, there you have it, ladies. Those are our 8 simple things that can make anyone instantly more attractive. From smiling and standing tall, to being a good listener and radiating positivity, these are all things that any woman can do, starting right now. Remember, true attractiveness isn't about having perfect features or a runway-ready body. It's about how you carry yourself, how you treat others, and how you approach life. It's about being the best version of yourself and letting that shine through. So, which of these tips are you going to try first? Maybe you'll start with that $1 million smile, or perhaps you'll work on embracing your quirks. Whatever you choose, I promise you'll start noticing a difference. Not just in how others see you, but in how you see yourself. And don't forget, this isn't about changing who you are. It's about enhancing the awesome woman you already are. You've got so much to offer the world, and these tips are just about helping you showcase that in the best possible way. So go out there and shine, my beautiful ladies. Be confident, be kind, be curious, and above all, be authentically you. Because at the end of the day, that's what true attractiveness is all about. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, stay fabulous.